Folks, Dave here. Today we're replacing a tie rod end on a 2007 Rendezvous that my son owns, and I'm trying to save a little money again here. And this is the new tie rod end. But what we did was we drove this vehicle in the garage and put the wheels straight ahead, got the steering wheel so it was straight. So when you're sitting in the car, the steering wheel looks straight ahead and everything. And then we took and got the wheels off, and then what I did was, to help make sure we could get it as closely aligned as possible, excuse me, I've come up with this little tool here, and it's a piece of angled metal with holes stamped in it. You can buy in the hardware store, and then it's got threaded 1/4-inch threaded rod, and rod's probably a little longer than it needs to be, but anyhow, you can put this on. And what we did was we put this on, clamped it on underneath. On this vehicle, we were able to clamp it to the bottom mounts for the bottom suspension arm, and I just used a vice grip here and another one back over in here to hold it. And then we take the threaded rod and we run it and get the plastic pointer up to the bottom of the tie rod end here and center it on that tie rod end. And then I took a measurement from the edge of this metal here out to the center of this tie rod end, and we put one on each side so that we could have a reference point and make sure that nothing moved. So since we didn't do any repair to the other one, all we had to do was get it in there and line it up like this, and then that was a reference point to keep it in shape, or in the right position. So we measured that one also, wrote those measurements down, and then on this one, when we got all that measurement and everything figured out, I just took this off, took the nut off the back of this, and then slid this rod out, and then I can get at the nut here to take it off and remove it, and do the other work we need up on the tie rod and stuff to get it loose. Well, now we've got the new one on, and this one is a little bit, just a little bit shorter from here to here than the original one that was on here. So that could throw your measurements off a little bit. I know they say a lot of times just count the turns and that'll get you close, and it will. But this gets you a little closer. This will probably get you back almost exactly to what your original measurements was. And the reason I'm doing this is since he has to drive it probably about 100 miles or so, and before he can get it in for an alignment, this will help keep it really close and minimize any tire wear and stuff. Real simple, real low cost, and by doing this repair, in this case, replacing this tie rod, he was quoted at a shop at $140 for the part and the replacement part, and then the alignment about another $80. So he's going to save. This part was about $20. This lower price part. Good idea to find out what kind of parts they're using, if it's brand name or a lower price stuff. This vehicle's got a lot of miles on it, so we put the lower priced one on because not sure how much longer he's going to keep driving it. But so just a little quickie way to make sure your alignment stays good and you're not wearing your tires out. And thanks for watching, folks. Try a couple of my other videos, and thank you. Bye.